Race Down Race for a Cause by Jennifer Gambrill. About 1 in 8 U.S. women will develop invasive breast cancer over the course of her lifetime. In 2011, an estimated 230,480 new cases of invasive breast cancer were expected to be diagnosed in women in the U.S. Many people know someone that has been diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime or have been diagnosed themselves. I work at a clothing store named Dragonfly Boutique in downtown Cambridge, Maryland. My manager, co-workers, and I have all had family members diagnosed with breast cancer. We wanted to do something to help those who suffer from breast cancer. After brainstorming, we decided to have a high heel race that would raise money for breast cancer awareness. Men and women were encouraged to race for a cause whether they wanted to walk or run. There was a $20 entry fee that went to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Race competitors were also encouraged to wear creative attire. The race took place on the street that our store is located, Race Street. Our first step was letting people know about the race. We promoted the race in local newspapers and went on the TV show Delmarva Life as well. We used local businesses' banners as a runway for the race. The day of the race came and we set up the street to race down race for a cause. The race was held in February, therefore the weather was unpredictable at the time. As we were setting up, it began to snow heavily and the wind started to blow. All of the banners were flying away, but with the help of friends and volunteers, we were able to set up successfully. Even with the sudden storm, people came from all over to race and support the race. Competitors gathered together before the race and heels were measured for highest heel winner. Then the race began. Everyone took off running and walking. There were clear first, second, and third place winners. After the race, there were emotions flying everywhere. Friends and family embraced one another. Many competitors raced for lost loved ones to the battle of breast cancer, while others were survivors. The winners were then announced. The first and second place winners gave their winning money back to the charity for donations. It was so touching to see that everyone in the community worked together to raise money for a great cause that has affected so many of us deeply. We raised over $2,200 for the Susan G. Komen Foundation for breast cancer awareness research that day. There were also many anonymous contributors that donated money as well. After helping to create and experience this event, I learned that through creative ideas, hard work, and dedicated people working together, we achieved our goals successfully regardless of the obstacles.